Hi everybody. So I said that I was going to do a process video on how I did this altered frame for my design team project. The theme was Under the Sea with the slash twist of shells. So this is what I did, and I used the new Finnabar patina effect pastes. So there's 3 of them that come in the set. You get the mint green, the blue, and then the brass. So I'm going to show everybody how I did that, and I also used some texture on it to start with. So I will show you how to start with just something plain and get this. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how I did the texture. So I'm going to actually just use a tag for that because I want you to see sort of the whole process. So basically I used a sand paste, a Finnabar sand paste, but for this example I'm going to use this crackle paste because that's one of the other options. So you just want to have something that you can use with texture. So with this crackle paste, the thicker you use it, the more crackle you will get. So what I'm going to do is just add this texture to the tag through a stencil. I also have a tag to make for somebody, and I wanted to do this, so I thought, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone and do that. So like I said, the thicker you do it, you'll have more crackle with it. So you just have that, and I'm going to just wipe off some of this excess. And then, since I have extra left over, you can put it on some other places on the tag, just so you don't waste this fun effect stuff. And of course, all this that's left on here, you can actually just put back as well. So don't waste anything. And then I think I'm going to do one more spot down here. Try not to get that other stuff out of the way. Yeah, so I'll move this aside, clean the rest off afterwards. So basically what you have is a tag, and of course this is what it looks like now when it is wet. So this is how it looks at the beginning when it's wet. It's just white. It's going to dry probably still fairly white, but when it dries you will get, at least in some places, there is going to be a crackle effect. I actually started on this box and I let this dry overnight. For this kind of stuff I tend to let it dry 24 hours at least, because then, I'm not sure if you can tell, but you can actually see there is crackle in there. So then the next step is the pastes. So what you do is you actually start off with either the blue or the green. You can put them on with a palette knife, but I'm going to use a brush. So all you do is get some of it on your brush, and because this is a larger surface, I'm going to put a fair amount on here. And like I said, this is a larger surface. It was a little easier when I did the frame because it was not quite as big a surface. And I'm going to do some other colors on this because I don't want to use all of my stuff up on this. And so you basically just put as much or as little of this as you want on the project. And I'm actually just going to get all the extra paint off of my brush. And of course I had quite a bit, you can see it's flaking off a little bit. So start with one, then it's finished. And then you just clean off the brush. Get as much as you can off the brush. I just use water for that, obviously. And I'll also use baby wipe. Can never have too many baby wipes. And then you take the mint and you do the exact same thing. Now, because I don't want to contaminate my my green, I'm probably going to actually take, I'm going to take a chunk of this out and just put it on my craft mat because I do not want to contaminate my green. So alright, so then you just paint it same way. So you just paint it in all different directions. I am going to wipe off this because I don't want that to really have that on there. And we're just going to have that. So as you can see, you will have the two different colors. You've got the blues and the greens on there. And then, I'm going to clean up this space a little bit. I am going to do this all over the entire thing, but then what you do for the last step, same thing, clean your brush off again. As you can see, this stuff comes off pretty easily. So then, once you've got, sorry, try to clean this up here at the end. Then you take the brass, and I'm just going to dip it in, and then you just put it in certain places. And I kind of do this one, as you, I don't know if you can quite tell, but I'm kind of doing this in a more, instead of painting it this way, I'm just kind of doing this more of a dabbing motion instead. Because it's sort of, it's just giving it the kind of antique-y look. So that is how I did the project, and as you can see, because it wasn't as big a space, I covered it more, so there was actually a little bit less of the white space showing, but I kind of like how this one's got some white to it, and I'm probably going to add some more to it after. But that is how you go from having something that was just basically, at the beginning, it looked like that at the bottom, and then I turned it into that. So I hope you like that. If you like this kind of effect, you should definitely get these patina pastes because they are really cool. And I will talk to everybody later.